Hello and welcome to Siemens NX assembly bottom-up modeling with this bracket pin assembly. Bottom-up means that I will model this in separate part files and assemble them in an assembly file. So let's start with a bracket here. I created a drawing. Go to the drafting application. Let's have a look at that. We got the front view, left side view, and the top view. Okay, so we got these holes, 10 millimeters from the top, then that notch, 20 millimeters from the top, 4 millimeters deep, 5 millimeters high. The bracket is 20 millimeters wide. The radius is 3 millimeters. The thickness of the bracket is 2 millimeters. Okay, and the bottom part is 30 millimeters long as well, and again 10 millimeters from that edge. We get a 10 millimeter diameter here and here, and we get a fillet of 1 millimeter on each corner. Okay, let's start modeling. So I am in an empty part file. Save that as bracket and start with a sketch. And I'll take the right plane and take the line command, go up here to the origin to the left, make a fillet here, and dimension those 30 millimeters from here to there. That is 30. And that radius is 3. And those two here have the same length. All right. Then I'll make an offset of that to the inside. Okay. 2 millimeters. And then I'll connect here the end parts. Then I'll take the rectangle command and draw 2 rectangles here and 1 over there. And so this is going to be for the revolute. I'll dimension this to the top with 10. Do the same here. Then the length of that line will be 5. And that one just the same. Well, actually, this line here for the notch will be 5 just as well. And with that drawing, we have a distance here of 20. Pull that out a little. And that's it for sketching. Finish the sketch and go into the extrude and make a symmetric value extrude of 20. Okay, let's look at it from that side. I go into wireframe mode and now take that revolve command, pick that region boundary curve, hover over that area, take that sketch and take that line for the subtraction. Okay, do that once more at that bottom part. Take the sketch, take that edge here, apply that. Okay, and for the notch, I'll make an extrude. Again, our sketch, starting, I hover over that endpoint, take snap to object, go over here, and the end will be a value from the start limit of 4 millimeters. Okay, let's have a look in shaded mode. We can hide our sketch here, hide that datum coordinate system, and go into the edge blend with a 1 millimeter radius of these 4 edges. Okay, that's it for that part. We can apply some color to that. I'll pick strong green. Okay. And save the part. And now let's have at the pin. This is a very easy part. It's just a 10 millimeter circle extruded 5 millimeters. So I open a new model file, call that pin, save that, sketch on the top plane, a circle from the origin, dimension that 10 millimeters, and extrude that exit that sketch, extrude that starting from, well, we can take a symmetric value and make that 5 millimeters. Okay, hide that sketch, we can hide that plane and give that again some nice color. I'll take that medium red. Okay. And now let's open an assembly file. So I take that and call that bracket pin assembly. Save that. And take that bracket and place that in our assembly. I press W to hide that work coordinate system. And there's our bracket. This is the part navigator, and here we get the assembly navigator. Let's have a look at that. So that is our bracket pin assembly node, and that is our bracket. We can hide it like this. Below that, we get the constraint navigator. Right now, there isn't anything. So let's switch to the assembly tab. Go to the assembly constraints. Have a look at those, and there's one which is fix. And we can pick our object and take that. And here you see that symbol, that icon for a fixed component. Alright, so there it is. I save that. And now let's add the next component. Or before that, I'll show you an assembly drawing. So this is the fully assembled assembly. And I'll switch to the drafting tab, and you can see how that is assembled. So these pins, obviously, they go in these holes. And there is an angle of 135 degrees here from the bottom two parts and the top two. And the distance here is 5 millimeters. There's the pin. So now let's add a component. There are open parts. I take the pin and go right away here to specify orientation. I got the preview, or I got the part in there. I'll just pull it over there. For now, I'll just have one of those. And OK that. And now I want to insert that pin here with our bracket. So I'll go back to the assembly constraint tab and go to concentric. Take that edge and take that one. Okay, we see the orientation should be the other way around, so we just reverse the last constraint. There it is. Great. Now add the next component, which is another bracket. I go to add component, take that bracket, and just place it somewhere here to the right. And now let's add the next component, the next bracket. First, I'll just place it somewhere here in the assembly. Then I'll take the move command for the component, just clicking on the object. And I get it oriented like this, like that, like this here. No? Okay, that's close enough. And I go back to our assembly constraints. It's still in the concentric mode, and I pick that edge and that one. Okay. You get these icons for the concentric constraint. And now let's place that angle constraint. And that it will be between that face and that one. Okay, it's very close. The angle is 135. Okay. All right. Let's add the next component, that pin. And this time I'll go right away to the constraints, to that concentric, pick that and pick that one, turn that around. Okay. And one last time, take that bracket, over here, go to the constraints, concentric, take that edge, pick that edge here. Okay, that pick the part, move it, and this is the only degree of freedom that is left. Okay, that, and apply that last angle between that face and that one, which again will be 135. All right, so that is our assembly of those constraints. Ball that you can always go to the show and hide command and hide them. Okay, so that's it for this video. I hope you liked that, and I see you in the next one.